Ok. A ver, vamos. Ah, mata por 40. Pues por eso no lo doy por escupado. El calavento, la velocidad, lo vergas. Eh,
Huh? Why are all these people gathered? Let's go take a look.
me la sudan, ¿no? Pero en realidad me da
How's
igual.
it looking, Doc?
Pero ese es el
Is there
putupado.
any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise,
Sí.
despite all the pain he must be in.
Pienso,
Did he fight in the
tiene
war?
el livestream sobre Siri.
That's right.
Es el
We'd
doctor,
never normally
ese
send such a
sí,
young
pa.
Tepetless. He's a
Y tiene un
smart one,
revólver
that's
el
for sure.
tío. No se ve
Might
ahora,
not be
pero.
the strongest,
No,
but he
pero
ran
fue
rings
el
around those abyssal
maldito
monsters.
revólver.
We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended.
Sí,
But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Katina, what's going on
Da
here?
igual, coño. Te vale verga.
Traveler,
Vale.
Paimon. A long time no see.
No mames, güey.
So
Me perdí
basically,
desde hace un
there's this
mes.
young Tepetli
No
Saurian
mames.
tribe called
No,
Milray.
desde
We're
enero.
not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taken up Nyan, who he grew up with, is
When my daughter got lost in the mountains,
To think that he made it through the...
steady there, bro. Well,
Ah,
you're that cuckoo thesaurus from the vet
Es un
clinic.
pendejo.
What are you on about?
Estoy buscando algo que ver.
So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please, for a juvenile saurian.
El
he
tío
showed
tiene un
remarkable
revólver.
courage in the
Este tío,
war,
en vez de
but he's too
recetar
young to be
medicamentos,
using
te
that much
receta plomo.
phlogiston. As a result,
Te
he
receta
developed a
un
rare
te
pathological
receta,
change.
te
The
receta
initial
3 tiros
symptoms
en el
might not
hígado.
have been obvious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time.
Aoife, there must be something you can do.
Something this rare? I don't. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it.
Sacred flame? Like the one... When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the return of the apparently there's sparks from the sacred flame.
From the name, I'd say.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in...
So it would seem.
Huh? For real?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, I'm not sure exactly how they did it. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge...
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around.
Great. In that case, I'll let you all know as soon as there's any...
What up, my dudes?
Sí,
The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
sí, ya lo sé. No, sí, ya lo sé.
A
Ya me lo han
traveler in
dicho.
Paimon, yeah? The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded saurians. Never... Yo, thanks, bro.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Seriously?
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping, no matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna... If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different...
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward... My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who would... Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because... So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that... Heck...
Ya los tengo.
Oh? Looks like the Chiefs are back.
Espera, cuéntalo tú.
the last time I was here.
Well,
Mames,
as the saying goes,
¿qué
given
pasó,
that he
güey? ¿Para
first
que
fell
tuvieron
sick
que
during
venir
the
todos?
war.
Hey, little guy.
For one so young.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. These days, though, group dinners on our days...
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always...
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are
Que
in
te
that
falta mucha
regard.
actividad, pero no.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back.
I haven't heard of it either.
It can, indeed. In ancient Netland, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, it was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the
Sacred flame, Chris?
For real? How have it...
Simple. The Bloomflower trials haven't been held. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. The more reasonable explanation. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for.
Nadie se da cuenta que hay
In
alguien,
some
mira, que hay
random
alguien
pilgrimage
espiándonos, ¿verdad?
produced enough sacred...
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the...
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some... All 6 tribes need to take part. Sure, since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament
Güey,
for our
nos están
warriors to compete in
espiando.
and keep
No
themselves in
mames.
shape.
We should never drop our guard completely.
I'm with you on that.
Sí,
Nothing
va.
gets the blood
Estoy
pumping
viendo
like
desde
no
tu
objections
diálogo,
on-
es en
I'll go
serio.
discuss this with the other. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really...
Let's head back to our tribes and see...
Agreed. I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the speaker...
Oh, yeah, and we'll also need.
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a...
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything,
Pero no
how about we
queda-
call it a
pero
day?
queda el universo para
All
ti.
right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Me voy a quedar...
Whoa! They sure guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right?
Oh, man.
Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a
Vale.
while, you... Oh, wow!
Vale.
Oh, even Kakuku's done with...
I'll go spread the word. Kachina? In that case, let's head over together.
So far, so good. At this... You're awake. Oh, wanna try?
Querrá decirnos algo. Oh, está... Güey, las dos tienen el mismo significado. Querrá decirnos algo. Oh, se está intentando decirnos algo.
Hey, Kakuku. Oh, long gone. Oh, no. He does seem...
Ya empezamos. Ya empezamos la historia. Mete al pequeñosaurio para hablar con el pequeñosaurio. ¿Dónde hay un...? Ah, sí, lo tenemos aquí al lado.
Por los alienígenas Zetas. En 1612, el capitán John Smith descubrió el área que más tarde se volvería Point Lookout. Alrededor del año 1630 se comenzó a colonizar el North End de Boston. Las zonas residenciales
No mames, soy el mismo tío. Güey, no se dan cuenta que se acaba.
que cruzaron el Atlántico en los barcos
A
The
ver.
Ark y The Dove desembarcaron en las cercanías de Point Lookout. En el año
Bueno,
1690 fue impreso y publicado el primer periódico de Boston, Public Occurrences. En 1692 empezaron
Bueno, ya
los
terminó.
infames juicios
Bueno, ya terminamos.
en la colonia de Salem, en Massachusetts. En el año 1697, los aliens Zetans nuevamente abdujeron a un humano, esta vez a Andrew Endicott, en su hogar en Salem. En 1711 se terminó de construir la casa de la
Ok.
familia Cabot. en el mismo año que Boston sufrió el gran incendio de 1711 que arrasó con buena parte de la ciudad.
Uy, ¿para qué están
En el
viendo?
año
A ver,
1713 se
es una
construyó
venda,
la vieja Casa del Estado,
esto,
uno de
o
los edificios
bueno, para
más
un dinosaurio.
icónicos de Boston.
No,
En el
no
año
necesitan,
1850,
no necesitan línea de voz.
frente a la vieja Casa del Estado, producto de las tensiones entre los habitantes de la ciudad y un destacamento del ejército británico. En 1773, siguiendo las crecientes tensiones entre las colonias y la metrópoli, ocurrió el motín del té
Ya.
en Boston como protesta por los altos
Es de como oiga, no
costos de
mames.
la vivienda, a pesar
Pero
de
te
la
volvió a
falta de
hacerlo.
representación de colonias en el Parlamento.
Me obligan.
En el año 1774 se construyó el fuerte Cricket en Virginia Occidental, en ese entonces la frontera entre las colonias inglesas y las distintas tribus nativas. En 1775
I've
comenzó
read through
la
your
Revolución
proposal, and
Americana,
it sounds
con
like a
milicias
great idea.
guberniales chocando contra
Even if
las
it wasn't
fuerzas
for Mill Ray's
británicas en las
situation, there'd be
batallas
many
del
reasons to start holding the Bloomflower Trials again.
en las cuales
How many
la
warriors
milicia
have been signing up?
revolucionaria llamada los Minutemen jugó un papel
Far more than we
importante.
anticipated.
Al año siguiente, en
Our warriors sure are
1776,
fired up.
se declaró la
The ones who came
independencia de
late
los Estados
even held a
Unidos.
protest outside the
En el año
sign-up booth.
1783,
So we had to make it.
el Tratado de París puso fin a años de
I'm
guerra
planning
por
to
Estados
limit the
Unidos
number of
ganando
spots for the
su
exhibition
Just
pitches. Accidents are more likely in
1777,
tangled
la
melees,
fragata
so with
USS
fewer contestants, we can ensure that any
Se
injuries will be
acaba
attended to
En el
promptly.
año
queda un pelo.
1825
Well, you
empezó
clearly
la
thought this through with
construcción del
care.
monumento a la batalla
You
que
have my
convirtió
approval.
Ya.
And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
nació Lorenzo Cabot
There you are, Archon.
en el año
Oh, where will the trials be
1849 se
held?
completó
I'll
la
stop by
construcción
later to
del
see how things are
monumento a la
going.
batalla de
But
The
Montevideo.
main venue
En
will be near the Stadium of the
1855,
Sacred Flame.
all right.
In that case, we'll
Ve,
cerca de una roca
puedes saltarme todo este diálogo. Es verdad, necesito un botón de
cercanías
skip.
de lo que más tarde se
Sí,
convertiría
necesito un
en
botón
la
de skip.
ciudad de Las Vegas.
Traveler,
En el año
Paimon.
1856 se
Ok.
good luck with.
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower Trials too?
No, no, estoy aquí porque quiero.
Bloomflower Trials.
Guess that means they were last. Whoa. When you put it like that.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off. What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. The rules governing the Ode of Resurrection have protected Natland for many long years. In essence, sacred flame crystals are just another
No sé, no, a
form
mí
of
me
sacred.
gusta
So
eso.
please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower Trials.
So reassuring that.
Well, there's, for example, it just came.
Huh?
Bien.
Maybe.
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now.
Güey, son los putos amigos en el puto camino. Te está puto y solo. ¿Sabes? ¿Qué ha durado? 3 meses. Bueno, 4. 4, 6 meses. 4, 3 meses por ahí. Y luego de mi hermano.
Finally, you're here. That traveler, Paimon. So, hold up. What happened to first come first? What's going on? So, what? We're allowed to take part.
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long,
¿Verdad que le
creating
cambiaron
a
a
new
todos
set
los
of rules
aquí?
for them, separate from the ones for the
Mira, chaval,
pilgrimage.
donde así.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete,
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you...
Oh, so that's what's going on. And that's all for the chit chat. I hope you're. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers?
Ame el bailando. Podría ser. Le falta la música de.
if you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll
Amigos,
hold a great
adiós.
barbecue in your honor.
And if you join right away,
Yeah, no one.
Ya va tu-
all you can eat barbecue. Join up with the collective of.
All I've got to offer are friends. Fancy some flying lessons?
Oh, Paimon loves
Mm,
those
bueno.
Not just because the
Okay.
freebies are tip. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you. Paimon's
Actually, it's not a bad idea. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those.
Huh. Hadn't thought of that.
what? Really? Don't worry.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the... All right, it's nearly...
Tenía algo que se quiero gastar otros.
Debido a la invasión alemana de Polonia. 2 años después,
Bueno,
Chile notificó una derrota por sorpresa a la flota estadounidense anclada
pero
en
¿qué? Eso. Ah,
la misión de guerra Alemania.
hay que hacer algo. Bueno, los compañeros saben, participa en la primera etapa de la exhibición.
Unión Soviética y el uso de bombas nucleares gigantes
Vale,
en el año
um,
1991.
vale, hay 13. Vale, ¿qué dice? ¿Se contó qué? ¿Qué? Vale.
Recibiendo muy pocos daños por el accidente.
Invitación. Ah, que puede invitar. Sí, completo todo. Me daban al. Vale.
La República Popular China fue proclamada
You wanna try?
bando comunista. En el año 1961, el capitán Carl Bell se convirtió en el primer hombre en el espacio a bordo de la cápsula Defiance 7 en un vuelo que duró poco más de 2 minutos. En 1967,
No. Ah, vale, aquí hay 100, sí. Pero solo que expresión de. Ah, quedan 16 días. ¿Cómo que les pone? Nada,
para festejar el cambio. También en 1969, la tripulación de la misión Virgo 2 se convierte en los primeros humanos en caminar en la Luna. La misión fue seguida por Virgo 3 unos meses después.
o sea, el torneo.
En el año
Ahí no para tener una mejor ubicación.
Alright, so this is our base.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up.
La corporación Westtech.
We're a real dream team.
We know each other pretty well. So, working together, there are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured.
In that case, let's follow. See that flag over there? That's the collective of will approach swiftly on the water.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani. All right then, time. I'll take point. Everyone vote.
Vale. Ah, me las dan todos.
Need to start carving waves. Here by the water route, just as expected.
No choice but to face them head on.
I'm ready.
Bueno, vamos a pegarles. No peguémosle de hostias. No peguémosles de hostias hasta que dejemos de respirar.
Shadow the past. Mind the command. Target acquired.
Hey, no slacking. Give this everything you've got. Let's ride. Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won.
Torneo. Ataca la base de los auroras viento nocturno.
Don't
Muy
count
bien,
your
esta
weakness,
cachina, ¿verdad?
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Nightwind base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
No van a atacar.
Finally here, Gramps. If I'm back home too...
Don't worry, we'll make...
Yo solo voy a dejar sin piernas. Estarán bien, solo hay que dejar sin piernas. Encontramos.
My wait was not in vain.
Oye, una cosa. ¿Cuánto estamos personas aquí? C3. C3, C3 y C6. A ver, por lo menos, sí, gratis.
Is that all you have?
Breath and Richard, all eyes on you.
Aboard your king!
Locked up. Take a look behind the veil. My wait.
Chances are looking slim. In vain. Perhaps it's time I got going.
¿Cuál va a ser?
Look, up there in the mountain. The flag of the flower. Wow. Look.
Yeah.
Looks like I showed up right on.
Yay, you're here too, Sheila.
Let's save this small talk.
Now the backups are.
I'll lead a frontal assault. The rest of you find another route up.
Yo te la base de...
Is this really necessary?
Era para atrás, ¿verdad? Era sigilosamente...
Okay.
Need a surfboard? Hold up. That's where Sheila is headed. Let's find another way.
Creo que... Entramos por atrás, no sé. Dice, hacerlo la base de...
Let's ride.
Ya veo, pero no podemos entrar.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb
Tenemos
up
la
to
habilidad
the
de
top.
Spider-Man. Hola.
Después de múltiples sanciones económicas con el objetivo de desestabilizar el país.
Well, would you look at that? But this is just the beginning.
We're not gonna...
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have our...
Seguridad nacional.
Me vale ver.
Mine's the command.
You're so hot. Clear the
Espera, que nos va a disparar. Espera, que nos está disparando.
How about we call it a day?
Ajá.
Se desbandaron las Naciones Unidas al fracasar en sus intentos de encontrar una solución
Does that mean
diplomática.
we...
Sí, ganamos ya.
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoo Sword Rider. That was well played.
Yeah, the goal.
How about the sacred flame crystals?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as green.
Nacho. ¡Oye, Lali, la novia del Traveler!
Granny C. Lolly, are you here to take part?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over. I did a quick tally.
Bésate con
At this rate, we
Lali.
should...
Oh, hello. Hello.
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly,
Oh, I am all for it.
how about we head over there together? You can all hitch...
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop.
I need to help at the shop anyway.
I might be a bit late.
Great! Hi, Monkey. In that case, I guess...
Perdón.
Subterráneos antinucleares que se utilizarían para experimentar con sus incidentes siguiendo estipulaciones.
Literalmente pasamos a la noche.
Empezó a desarrollar una cura para la nueva plaga.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last one. Come on, I'll take you to get... You remember where the changing rooms are, right?
Sí, ya me acuerdo. Lo hice en verano, ¿no?
Abrió sus puertas en Lookout.
¿En serio otra vez esta cena? Pues bueno, te ves el...
This is the fatigue just... Aren't you gonna join...
I'm not a...
And last but not least,
That's... Hold your horses! There's a time for... Take that, Kanich! Bow before my...
Oh.
Hey, watch it how. This is so tasty.
Kachina, Tavata Kachina.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Me siento desviado.
Me.
Le está echando tapar la boca a la cabeza.
Thanks for sticking.
Parties are always extra live. No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind. Strange. Maybe there's something different? Of course! Who asked them? If there was something we could do to help, there's no way.
Oh, thanks. That makes...
Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember. Bye for now. See you soon.
A la vez. ¡Ah, ya terminó! Ya terminó la primera misión. Empezamos como bien de los avances. La primera misión dura 24 minutos y luego la siguiente dura 55 minutos.